Hey guys, so this is going to be a review of Labyrinth by Kate Muz. So if you watch my previous reading vlog, you will know that I was struggling quite a bit with this one, and then where I left off it was starting to catch up, and that is the biggest problem with this book. A good chunk of it in the beginning could literally be cut out from literally everything. I didn't like the styling of the writing from the beginning because it was a lot of, I can't even explain it, but it was kind of the way she was writing it. She didn't have to write it that way, like the repeat of someone's name, this person did this and this person did that, when they're the only character that is currently in the story, was very kind of jarring. I didn't like that at all, and it was just so much of it, and it was hard for me to even connect into the story. I didn't even know what was going on half the time. And then, as I said, like I would say like quarter way through, I started to then kind of piece it together, and then I started to get into the story, and that's when things started to happen. So I would say the biggest issue for me with this is its pacing. As I said, it did sort of pick up, and then the both two worlds go together. But basically, without giving too much away, if you didn't watch the previous vlog, it's basically about the conspiracy of what the Holy Grail is, basically, and it follows two different timelines which end up coming in together. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it was interesting, and I did then start to get into it, but I didn't get it into it enough for it to save the book, if I'm being honest. Again, it got me more interested in it. Its pacing did get a little bit better, but it didn't bring it back home. The writing didn't suck me in enough for me to then forget what happened at the beginning. It was, for me, it was decent, but I gave it 3 stars. It just didn't manage to pull me back into a full-on turnaround. But I'm glad that I did carry on reading with it, because I was generally going to DNF this, but I'm glad I didn't. That's the other issue. If a beginning of a book is that dreary and you find it hard to connect, it's easier to then DNF it, which would be a shame if you do end up DNFing it, because as I said, it does pick up, but I mean, it wasn't enough of a turnaround for me to completely be like, oh my god, this book is so good in the end. I do believe they did a series on this. I might actually watch that with Tom Felton. I nearly said Draco Malfoy because I forgot his name. But yeah, with him in it, which may be an interesting watch. But overall, this is a bit of a shame. It has pacing issues, and writing style's a bit jarring, and it was just a little bit, there's a lot of things that can be cut from it. It felt like someone was given this task to write the story, but had to reach a certain word count, and it felt like that. That things were added that didn't need to, explanations which didn't need to. It's just a massive chunk that could have been cut out completely. And another note, people compare it. People say that this is better than the Dan Brown books. No, it's not. The Dan Brown books are a lot better paced than this. But then again, it just supposedly depends on what kind of writing style you enjoy. But for me, it couldn't reach the heights that I was expecting it to reach, seeing as it says the #1 bestseller, which, again, anyway, that's it for this review. So bye guys.